joined us next week, we'll be doing the seats right now. The top 10 has slightly shuffled. We've got a new leader, Racing Bacon 96 with 941 points. Queen Biba 24 with 875. Biba having a little trouble last week. Windows Please still hanging out in the top 3. Haymaker and Landjuice, though, in the top 5. They have worked their way up. And now Suicune, Kasai the Red Fox, Wasabi, Grande, Wick. Rounding out that top 10. A couple drivers looking really close there. Beautiful 69 degrees out there. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. There's that throttle. Token Abyss now really strong in the outside. You can see Railgun ends up getting shuffled to the right. Race and Bacon going to be on the outside for the entry into 1. Comey trapped in the middle of all of it. Queen Biba hanging strong in the outside. Along with, oh no, we got one off. Was that Wasabi? I think that was Wasabi off, yeah. Meanwhile, we got some crazy switchbacks going on right here. The Haymaker car is involved in this one. Ooh, little bump out of 91. That was Winner. Haymaker trying to hang on the outside. Ooh, gets a little more of a bump. That's Winner. Running out a little bit. I'm hearing one of the drivers has a bit of a desync issue. Let's go check back in on the front. We got Race and Bacon now headed through the Worth chicane. Railgun, Token Abyss, Comey, and Biba hot on their tail. As the Femboy Hooters machine gets loose. And that opens the door for Railgun. Railgun coming through now. Token Abyss gonna make it stick on the inside of Lakaya. Now 3 wide. Bacon sandwich 2 weeks in a row. Comey and Token on the outsides. Now, oh no. Yeah, I gotta choke it up just a little bit there on the inside of those corners. That's now teammates again locking fenders too. Biba and Bacon. Token hung up on the curbing. Gotta be careful there. I love this version of the track, really wide. Oh no! It luckily runs into the runoff there, but now gonna lose a couple spots. That's Bacon who gets around Comey. Looking good out there. Let's get that track map back on. Oh no, I feel like every time I look at somebody, they run off the track. That was Rambo losing a spot to Saki. Suicune taking a look to the inside of Rambo. Gonna try to take over that P8 spot. Now, Rambo on the outside here, you're totally not done. And Rambo, that's also the line I prefer, actually. Straddle the curb, but unfortunately gets Freight Train now hanging on here. Hanging on in the outside of Repsol as they now line back up for Sayat. She's there just close enough to touch. Ooh, gives Bacon a little kiss. Says, hi there. I'm going to try to beat you into the braking zone at Lakaya. But it looks like Bacon's going to try to... Oh, look at Comey. Yeah, Comey really strong in the braking zone. Manages to hang on to the outside. Now through turn 9, hangs on to it, wiggles it, wrestles it back under control. Now through Eurocar, gets the pass for 3rd. Bacon not to be outdone. Bacon dives down on the inside. Oh, Comey! Into the sand pit. Oh, look out. We've got pandemonium down on the track. Maria Tudor had to dodge while in the middle of this battle with Saki. Everybody had a car cut through the pits, too. Oh, that was insane. You hate to see it, though. Comey has since recovered to 7th, but now these two racing through the dust and gravel bits of all of that. Now, going to focus on this battle. Saki versus Maria Tudor. Saki has now gotten around Maria since we last watched them. And they now go through Sayat. Under the gantry and now into Worth and through the chicane. Maria looks like she's trying to get... Oh, Saki did get loose. No touch, though. Really close. I don't see any paint rubbed off. Gonna say no contact on that one. Maria almost saw shades of last week at Brands Hatch. So Comey has mysteriously picked up a penalty, sitting on $1 due there. Gets around Queen Bebas, who's sitting on 90 cents. Queen Beba currently second in the points. Points leader Racing Bacon currently running fifth. Absolutely outclassing the field here. Looking really smooth through the final corner through New Holland and onto the final straightaway. LES Railgun, for some reason, could just show up and walk away with it. Takes the win in heat number 1 at Circuit de Barcelona. Token Abyss is going to bring it home second. Maria Tudor looks like holds off the masses. There's a little bit of a race going on back there. Saki holds off Bacon for fourth. Throttle is down, lights are out, away we go, and this is Railgun. Railgun down the front. Token Abyss tries to jam it in, and so does Maria. Oh no, Bacon! Bacon nearly gets flipped as they go 3 wide into turn 3. Now coming out of Renault. Through the Repsol, that's Comey trying to hang tough down there inside of Queen Beba. Racing Bacon hanging tough. Let's go take a look out the front. Maria Tudor has also gotten around Token Abyss. Who is this? Comey. Comey side by side with Suicune. Comey trying to hang on the outside of Lakaya there. Looks like it's scraped that livery clean off. Comey sandwiched. Another rough start. Just getting manhandled. Oh. Is that Bacon off? No, it's Rambo. Rambo with a crazy rejoin. Doesn't look like any contact, though. Rambo ends up back here next to teammate Andrew, who gave us a nice Formula D display. Trouble with Haymaker, too. Haymaker also getting run into a little bit. Oh, not sure if that was contact or not. That was close. Oh, hey, Suicune. Wait, no, that's Grande. Grande nearly going around just off frame there. It's so hard to keep up with everybody. Oh, Bacon just squeezing around Token Abyss there for fourth. Got to keep an eye back on the front of this field. We got some developments going on here. Maria Tudor in second place, but now side by side down the main straight. Bacon and Token. We've been seeing the last couple weeks these drivers going at it. It's been one of the best battles on track. Getting a little of that fender lock. And now while those two have been distracted, look who has walked into frame here. That is Comey, just underneath the scoreboard right there. Oh, she's going to dive in, try to take it for Bacon. Just see if Bacon will let up. Looks like they do. Can't control it. There we go. Comey takes the spot. That 16 machine is up into the top 5 again. Ooh, really going hard through Worth. Oh, ends up in the gravel trap for the second time today. That 3 machine in trouble. Now Token Abyss gets around, and Comey smells blood in the water. You can see hunting. You can see the front end of that Porsche hunting all over. Let's see if she tries to beat him. Yeah, here comes that dive into Lakaya. Comey tries to get the nose in there. Saki shuts her down. Comey just a little loose. Cuts up the inside and makes it. And secures the spot through Euro car. Here comes the hard right-hander, turn 10 Euro. And there we're just going to run down Maria, not so much. Here comes Comey with the slingshot down the front stretch. That's the nose on the outside. Gotta make the space. They touch fenders. Comey around the outside. Now has to do the switch up. Gonna do the switcheroo through the chicane. Oh, now Token Abyss back on the inside. Now getting ready to go into the gantry into Repsol. Token dives for it. Bacon at the same time diving to the inside of Saki, trying to pick up P5. Gets it, at least for the moment. And now Token back at the front of that little diamond formation. Hold on a second, we got trouble. No, Maria's good. We're going back to the battle. Little smoke came out of Maria's car just a second ago. Now through that kind of hollow there, heading into Worth and into the big chicane. Oh, Comey. We're just talking about this. It's just these little mistakes that's keeping her from being up there at the front. Good 10 degrees of drift angle there. It's going to open it back up for Bacon. Bacon nearly touching fenders on the way by. Gets the slingshot. Bacon up to 4th place. Comey does not need to go getting frustrated now. Still got half this heat to go, and it's going to be a battle of attrition. Sometimes you just got to stay on him and wear him down, and here she goes again, back, forward, nose inside. Nope, Bacon clears. Oh, here we go. Here goes Token. Round. Maria just gets a little bit of a draft. Token gets by Maria for 2nd place. The slingshot down the front stretch. You saw Token come out of New Holland really fast. Pulled right up on her bumper, and now Maria says, no, I'm not, that ain't how it's going to be, mate. The Token's got the good braking zone there, but Maria up the inside. Now around Repsol through this very popular MotoGP corner. Now into Seat. There comes Token again on the inside. Maria. Oh, side by side now through the hollow into Worth. Oh, Token. What a pass in Worth. Absolutely amazing. Slides it in and says, excuse me, princess. But I'm taking that one. Maria now going to repay the favor, holding on to it in the mid-stretch, heading into Lakaya. Maria said, no, I'm the demon on the brakes around here. Let's see if I can hold on the outside. Saw Comey do this earlier. Both those drivers, you can see hands all over the wheels. Maria gets a little loose through the follow-through. Now up into Sudoku corner, whatever it is, Sudoku, I can never say it. Europe car. Ooh, Comey right there, you see all over the back of Maria. Might be seeing a duel here. Comey. Sometimes going backwards on the track is an epidemic. You start to, well, cautions are an epidemic. Going backwards is a illness, and it's a self-eating illness too. Like it'll just keep on that field inverted depending on how they finish now. And oh, look at that! Oop, 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 oop. No. Trouble up front, railgun. I'll tell you what. I tried to look at stats. Drop my controller. Hang on. Yeah, that would be why. Railgun has grenaded the engine. 25%, and here comes everyone. 2 to go. You hate to see it, but now Token Abyss at the point. What Incredible timing. You know, Richard Petty said, I'd rather be lucky than good any day. And right now, we're seeing Token, you know, stars in his eyes, staring at the daylight. Up at the front. Whoa, Comey! Sliding it out. Here goes Maria to the inside. Oh, Comey. Well, hold on. Let's see if she could power back up, because no. But now Saki has even got a chance at third here. This is still anybody's race. Also, remember, Maria with 60 cents needs to put down just a little bit more ground between them. Just a little bit more, not much. But Token Abyss, incredible. Gives us the east-west salute. But back here at the line, that's Maria Tudor. Oh, still. Railgun just held onto it. 25% damage on the engine. Railgun held onto it for second. Now, I've got a story you may have heard before. I'll tell you in just a little bit. But Maria Tudor just gets edged back 60 seconds, or 0.6 seconds worth of penalty. Ends up taking Biba, Saki, Maria, Railgun, and Token. All of them are residing back in the back. The reverse grid race starts now. Throttles down and away we go. Whoa, Matt did not get a good start there. Ooh. Hang on, I'm gonna move the camera. They're everywhere. They're 5 wide going into the corner. Hopefully they sort that out. Andrew had to go safety wide, it looks like, cuts through. Now that position is definitely... That position's definitely not going to be allowed by the stewards. I think Andrew's going to have to give that up. But we'll go. Whoa, just behind there. You see that? Railgun. Railgun coming from the back to the front really quick. Started on the back row. Oh, wide there goes Ramathorn into the dirt. The braking signs kicked all over the track. It looked like it bounced off of Wasabi and Maria and Saki. Oh no, Saki getting into the collision too. It looks like a bunch of cars all bumped. Hold on, trying to get on that 3 wide up here. Here we go, this reverse grid. LES Railgun trying to cut through. Uh-oh, I think that was Biba that fell off up there in the dirt. Andrew is having a time out there, second time off the track, but it looks like they've returned those positions. Maybe the stewards will count that. Winner kind of was the big loser there. A lot going on right now all over the track. A bunch of drivers just got around Winner. Winner getting shoved to the back a little bit. Rambo. Hold on a second. Up front here. Haymaker. Haymaker making the move on Railgun. Look at that up there in turn 1. That's through Alf, and now heading into Renault and Repsol. Let's get that board pulled back up. I'm just trying to get to where we could see. We'll look at positions in a minute. Just gonna eyeball in here. What is it? Rambo's still at the point. Suicune currently second, but we got some craziness going on here. Oh no! Hey, no, who was that? Was that Bacon? These drivers, or maybe these drivers feel like they might be on water right now. Lead change. Railgun gets around Rambo, so now LES to the point. Railgun back, forward. Oh, Rambo. Hot tires. You see those tires in the back? Sliding around in the cold gets those tires. All of a sudden, they will snap up. That heat on this game will snap up on you. Rambo heating the tires up, and look who's already there. Here comes Bacon. Ah, it's Rambo off. Now, that was kind of weird. It looked like the frame rate got weird. I think we had some lobby lag or something, because I'm also hearing that somebody had a lag a second ago, so maybe that's what that was. Okay, so up at the front here, turn 1. down into Elf. Haymaker having another time, but this is Token Abyss. Token Abyss at the inside of Haymaker. Oh, Haymaker getting loose just a little bit now. Up there, look at Winner. Up 2 spots. Winner up to 4th. Gets a double pass. Steps up, says make it a double partner. And now Token Abyss at the inside of Haymaker. Shuffling the Haymaker. Audio. Now, speaking of which, let's, we haven't done onboard audio yet. We're about to hop on for some. I think we'll hop on with Token. Whoa, what is Token doing up the inside of Winner? I think I can hear them laughing about something, and I think they're dive bombing each other right now. They've got to be careful. Everybody's, oh, nearly gone there. That was X83 Grande. Oh no, Winner. Whoa, come on, controls. God, you can't do nothing on this game. Oh, 3 wide going into 1. Oh, that's Wasabi up the inside. Winner in the middle of that. And Rambo, who we saw in the front earlier, had some trouble. Now running just inside the top 10. Having some rough sailing out there, but having a really good battle here with Wasabi. Wasabi had a rough first lap of the first heat. We saw Wasabi be the first victim, I think, of the sand pit, which, you know, happens. Sometimes, you know, everybody's got to be first at some point. Just practice, I would say so. Here comes Token on the hunt again. White flag is out, waving from the proudly from the flag stand. And here is Maria Tudor, defends down low. Says Token, no, not this time. I have learned. Countless times these two drivers have dueled. Just another day at the office for these two former champions. The season 11 champion Maria Tudor defending against the season 12 champion Token Abyss. Token sticks the nose outside. Maria keeps defensive on the inside. That is her style. She blocks low. Token using all the track, maybe trying to plan another run up. You gotta kind of, it's a little bit of a chess game on this track. There's 2 spots where you could really over under and you know, cross over someone. Do we have trouble aboard Railgun's car? No, just the tires are cooked. It looks like maybe Railgun was trying to slow down for pace purposes. But now Racing Bacon. Railgun's out of fuel. I missed it. Oh, no way. No way. Racing Bacon. Racing Bacon is going to win it. But now Maria and Token. Maria looking for that second place spot. Racing Bacon takes the win. Surprise winner here in Heat 3. You never know what's going to happen in Haymaker Cup. Maria Tudor second. Token Abyss third. Railgun is going to coast it in. Maybe. I don't know if anybody's going to give them a push. There we go. Coasted in fourth. Oh, just misses the perfect podium for the weekend. But wow, what a run out of Railgun. Incredible driver. A little high five there out of Wasabi on the way by. So yeah, so long. That was Heat 3. The sun is down now. So long from beautiful Catalonia, Spain. I have been your hostess, UDP Valkyrie, aka Ellie Evans, if you want to go by my government name. But I'll be seeing you next week. Indy, we're going to see if the Queen of the Brickyard can come out on top. Known performer. Can't wait to see what she does against Railgun, Bacon, Token, and the rest. See you next week from Indianapolis.